What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 YouTubers who are getting sued. Now, as you guys probably already know, we host a weekly giveaway on this channel where we give away a $25 Amazon gift card to one of you for free. I thought it would be a really cool idea to possibly start hiding Amazon gift card codes in a few of our videos per week, so let me know by leaving a like if you'd be interested in seeing that. Let's try to smash 5,000 likes on this video, but with that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. H3H3 Productions. Now, it's one thing to be upset about a video, but it's another thing completely to take someone to court over it. To give a bit more context, the YouTuber Matt Hoss was the subject of a reaction video by Ethan from H3H3's second channel. H3H3 basically teased him for a bit. Instead of taking it like a champ since it's just a bit of criticism, well, you guys probably already know that he sued on the basis of copyright infringement. This means that H3H3 now faces a year-long court case and a loss of up to $100,000. Which I gotta say is a pretty extreme consequence for a video that wasn't even a big deal. In the explanation video, the two say that Matt's lawyer had demanded the video be taken down and that H3H3 Productions pays them $4,000. But instead they decide to fight it because it was the right thing to do. The case will go to a jury who might not know anything about YouTube and decide they're in the wrong. And that's basically a risk they have to take. Now, the outcome won't be decided for a while, but they stand to lose a lot of money and maybe even their channel, all because someone got their feelings hurt. Now you may ask, when you make a ton of money like H3H3 does, why care about paying a small $4,000 fee rather than saving yourself time from a lawsuit? Basically, if H3H3 folded to this guy, it would kind of set the message that there's little to no fair use on YouTube. And anyone who's mean enough to take someone to court could most likely get away with it.
Yes, we are being sued for copyright infringement, and it's been hanging over our lives like a cloud these past months.
Yeah.
We are being sued by Bold Guy, aka Matt Hoss Zone. He combined the two lost arts of parkour and pickup. If cringe was an art form, Matt is Picasso. We did our thing and we made a reaction video about him on our second channel, Ethan and Eli. It was a small video. I mean, nobody really cared about the video too much.
Number 4. SSSniperwolf. YouTube is a place where you can pretty much say whatever you want, but sometimes that can come back to bite you. After SSSniperwolf and Evan Sausage came out with some pretty serious allegations about the YouTuber Enigma Hood, they hit back with a claim for $300,000. Essentially, SSSniperwolf claimed that while filing a copyright claim on one of his videos, she came across his real name and found out he was a registered sex offender. She didn't provide any proof but left his name in the comments for her audience to go and attack him, and over 3.5 million people saw the accusation. Not surprisingly, Enigma Hood wasn't too happy about this, and after making a video about it, followed up with a civil lawsuit for slander aimed at both Sniperwolf and her ex-boyfriend. It seems like YouTubers are becoming more and more prone to lawsuits lately, which is a really scary but true thing.
Oh my god, Sniperwolf is being sued! A YouTube video was uploaded today titled Sniperwolf and Evan Sausage versus Enigma Hood Civil Lawsuit Action. The description says a YouTuber known as Enigma Hood has brought a civil lawsuit against Sniperwolf Evan Sausage for slander among other charges for the amount of $300,000. And in this video, they show like actual court papers showing that Sniperwolf, her husband, full screen, YouTube, and Google all being sued.
Number 3. Messi Maya. Now, there's been lots of cases of companies suing YouTubers, and even more cases of YouTubers suing each other, but this next case is pretty unique. Messi Maya was a successful comedian and rapper until his death in 2010 when he was shot and murdered in New Orleans. When Beyonce created her Formation video to respond to how the government dealt with Hurricane Katrina, she sampled his voice. And that caused his estate to demand $20 million in damages and royalties. Now, his family had already suffered pretty badly, given that his mother was shot and killed by his stepdad when he was just 13, and no one has been properly convicted for his murder yet. Given that no one ever got permission to use his voice, and the song features one of his best known catchphrases, "I like that," they might have a case. Especially since Anthony was never paid or acknowledged. As of yet, neither Beyonce or Warner Music Group's representatives have responded to the claim, but whatever happens, this might be one of the biggest YouTube court cases in history. Number 2. Tmartn. Now, this case was big news last year, but after several setbacks, it's getting moving once again. Early on in 2016, it came out that YouTube gamer Tmartn had been pushing his subscribers to use CSGO Lotto. If you didn't know, it's a CSGO skin gambling site that he owned along with Syndicate. The issue here is that he didn't tell his viewers about his relationship to the site. Also that the site itself allegedly involved underage gambling, which is totally illegal. The case is part of a much bigger thing, as even Valve are being sued for setting up a space where illegal gambling can happen, and Trevor is even being sued by parents and teenagers who felt they were harmed by the lotto. It's assumed that Tmartn is going to move to have the case dismissed, but there's a pretty big chance he'll face serious consequences. Now, as you probably already know, Syndicate lives in the UK, so when he went back there, it made it really hard for him to get involved in the whole thing. Either way, this is a huge case that everyone in the gaming community will be following, so we'll just have to see what happens. Number 1. Tana Mojo. Now, Tana doesn't exactly shy away from starting drama with other YouTubers, so it's not really a surprise that someone would want to sue her. Back in 2016, she was involved in a huge fight with the Khaki twins, and a few months later started subtweeting that someone was taking her to court based on claims that just weren't true. That's pretty much all I know, but many people think that the Khaki twins are behind it, given that Tana had spent so much time attacking them in the past. Though they used to be friends right at the start of their careers, the twins were found out to be constantly talking about Tana, and in return, Tana accused them of promoting incense in their videos. After a few weeks of fighting, Tana invited them onto a livestream, which they declined to join, and essentially exposed them completely. She talked about them tagging their videos as incest, buying views and subscribers, and even bullying fellow YouTuber SUED Brooks all the way back in high school. The Khaki twins responded by saying that they filed a restraining order against Tana Mojo because apparently she was harassing them a lot. After all that drama, it's pretty much impossible to know who's in the right, but the fact that it might have sparked a court case is hardly surprising.
Well, for the next story today, guys, we got one here from Tana Mojo. Now, this girl has a ton of subscribers, over 1 million subscribers, actually 1.5 million, so it's a ridiculous number of subscribers. And she tweeted this out yesterday. She said, "Being sued upon claims that are lies. Sure, you can guess by who? Sigh. Sad that cruel people really have it out for others in the world." Now, I definitely think I know who Tana Mojo is talking about. I think Tana Mojo is talking about the Khaki twins. Now, if you guys know who the Khaki twins are, they are two twin sister YouTubers who have quite a bit of subscribers. They have hundreds of thousands of fans, and they've gotten into some serious drama with Tana Mojo recently, and I guess they are now going to sue Tana Mojo for the things that she said over Twitter. So that is actually really scary, man. And yet another YouTuber getting sued.
And there's our video on the top 5 YouTubers who are getting sued. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever we upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to show me a handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.